adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Breckenridge High School here for the softball game today between the home team, the BW Storm, and the visitors, the DGF Rebels, here in Minnesota high school softball action. And this is a Heart of Lakes contest here, both teams in the Heart of Lakes. And so we've got some action here between a couple of AA schools here, Breckenridge and DGF. Welcome everybody to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. I'll have the call for the games today. We got two games today, scheduled for two games. And Chad Affield will be joining me here shortly. And again, we want to pass our condolences along to my partner Brian Watson in the passing of his father, Sir James Watson. Again, a very top fan for Three Borders Sports Network. He always watched our broadcasts, and he'd go back and even watch them some more on YouTube. If he had nothing else to watch, he'd go watch those, and always watched our coaches' shows as well. So we'll dedicate these into the honor of Sir James Watson, who passed earlier this week, and father of Brian Watson. And got you our thoughts and prayers, buddy, and that's from everybody here in the press box, including Art. And I'm sure Chad when he gets here, too, as well. So we're thinking of you, Brian, and family. All right, we got the BW Storm here again. Chad will be joining me here shortly. The BW Storm hosting the DGF Rebels, and you're watching our pregame show, and that pregame show is brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is a precision planning sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. Again, these two teams coming in here today. The BW Storm coming in with a 1-2 overall record. They are 1-1 in section play and 1-1 in conference play. And taking a look at the DGF Rebels, they've had a pretty stout team here. A couple of years ago, I believe they won the state championship, and Art and I were talking here a little bit ago that they finished third last year. So they've got a pretty stout team, and already this year here, off to a 7-0 start. They are undefeated and playing very well. They've defeated teams such as Pequot Lakes, Roseau, Sabika, Pelican Rapids, Perham twice, and Moorhead by a score of 7-4. So DGF on a roll here, playing well early in the season, and looking at the roster, they're very young as well. They've only got one senior on their squad here, and the DGF Rebels looking to keep their winning streak alive. And the BW Storm here, they're looking to up the advantage here in HOL Conference. The the Storm, sitting at 1-1, and again the DGF Rebels at 3-0 in conference play. Hawley at 2-0, and Park Rapids sitting at 2-0 as well. And I'm going to take a quick, short commercial break, and then we'll be right back here with our starting lineups and national anthem here in just a few minutes. Again, you're watching the Yield Advantage pregame show. We'll be right back.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, You need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Dakota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Welcome back to Breckenridge, Minnesota. Breckenridge High School, home of the BW Storm here today as they take on the visitors from DGF. The Rebels are in town here for a Heart of Lake softball game. You see the umpires meeting going on, and we're just about ready to go. I think Art's giving me the thumbs up, so we'll turn it over to our PA announcer, Art Grocco, for the Miller & Associates American Family Insurance starting lineups. Here's Art.
Good afternoon, everyone, and let's meet the participants of today's game. First, for our visitors on the scoreboard, the DGF Rebels. We'll start with their reserves. Number 3, Abby Cadwell. Number 5, Kimberly Anderson. Number 10, Jandy Fuss. Number 12, Hattie DeVries. Number 13, Abby Berg. And now for your starters, leading off, playing shortstop, number 1, Michaela Bjelland. Batting second, center fielder, number 4, Katie Kittleson. Batting third, the catcher, number 11, Ellie Boyd. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 14, Autumn Leach. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 2, Greta DeVries. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 8, Lexi Fromke. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 6, Carly Wagner. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 7, Maddie Michaelbust. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 9, Justice Sanders. Coaches, Ron Drexel and Tyler Drexel. And now for your home team on the scoreboard, the BW Storm. Reserves, number 5, Audrina Iverson. And now your starters. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 1, Sydney Roberts. Batting second, the left fielder, number 10, Claire Langenwalter. Batting third, the catcher, number 17, Addie Dodge. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 12, Jaylee Ernst. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 18, Skyly Polskamp. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 2, Audrey Bozen. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 6, Aubrey Bozen. Batting eighth, the pitcher, number 8, Marley Mum. And batting ninth, third baseman, number 4, Ava Janing. Coaches Jake Dodge and Kelly Hagstrom. At this time, we ask everybody to please rise, remove your cap or hat, face the flag in left field as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the playing of the national anthem. All right, let's get ready to play some softball. Your umpires for today's game on the bases, Casey Formanak, and the birthday boy behind the plate. And his wife just told me that he's older than she is, Craig Peterson.
Well, there you go. There's your Millen and Associates of American Family Insurance starting lineups offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Miller and Associates American Family Insurance. And happy birthday, Craig Peterson, as Art just announced there to everybody here in the stands. He's older than his wife, Mary Beth, so we'll just take it for that. And happy birthday to Craig Peterson. Again, our first pitch will be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply. Tyler Farm Supply, located in beautiful, scenic downtown Tyler, North Dakota. Or your first pitch brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your Shoreline Farm Equipment dealer since 1985. A breezy day here. It's blowing in from left
Leading
field.
off for DGF, your shortstop, number 1, Michaela Bieland.
And that will bring up Michaela Bieland. She's playing shortstop for DGF, and she'll lead it off here for the DGF Rebels facing Marley Mum. And first pitch right at 4 o'clock. So we started right on time. Marley Mum delivers strike 1 to Bieland. And there's a little slow grounder to third. Janing picks it up over to first to Jaylee Ernst. And a 5-3 put out there.
Up next,
for the Storm.
Fielder, number 4, Katie Kettleson.
Here comes Katie Kittleson. She's playing center field for DGF, and that was your Tyler Farm Supply first pitch just brought to you. It's a little bit of a breeze coming in, blowing in pretty much from straightaway left, blowing in toward home plate. And Marley Mum winds up and brings it in. It's a little bit outside, so that's ball 1. It's not on the scoreboard, Art. Is it 2-0 or is it 1-0? 1-1. 1-1. Okay. I didn't see the first pitch. I was looking in my book. Marley Mum just barely misses the corner, and it's 2-1 now to Kittleson. Kittleson again playing center field, batting left-handed. Going to be tough to throw out on a ground ball to the left side. And the count goes now to 3-1. Marley Mum set to deliver the 3-1 pitch right down the pipe, and that's that slow roller. Going to be a tough play for Ava Janing. Should get it over to Ernst, but Ernst doing a good job to keep it in play. And I think that'll go down as a hit in the book.
Coming to the plate, your catcher, number 11, Ellie Boyd.
Danielle Boyd, Ellie Boyd at the plate, batting in the third position. She is the catcher for DGF. So Mum delivers low and inside for ball 1. 1 out on the board. See our first base camera there. Sometimes the coaches stand in the way, but right now nobody's there. There's a ground ball shot down the third base line. Another base hit for DGF, and the runners will hold at one base. So another single goes in the book here, as that was a shot down the left field line.
Now batting, your pitcher,
by Danielle
number
Boyd.
14, Autumn Leach.
Here comes Autumn Leach, the pitcher, batting in the 4 spot. Again, just one senior on this DGF squad, and that is Bieland, the leadoff hitter. There's a call strike, caught the inner half by Marley Mumm. So the 0-1 pitch from Mumm goes up high for ball. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. The junior varsity girls are overplaying just off of the right field wall. First of 2 games. There's a drive out to left center field, drifting over, and making the catch in left field was Claire Langenwalter. She quickly gets it back into Sydney Roberts, and they put out to retire the number 4 hitter.
Baseman number 2, Greta DeVries.
So here comes Greta DeVries, second baseman for DGF. And Marley Mumm set. She'll bring it in. Sails up a little bit high for her. It's ball 1. Marley Mumm pitched very well for the BW Storm last year on the junior varsity sides, coming in sometimes to pitch in the varsity, but this year she's leading the team in innings pitched and strikeouts. She's got 15 strikeouts on the season. Marley set and deliver. There's a pop fly right behind second base, and making the call and the catch is Audrey Bozen, and the side is retired. Stranding 2. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the bottom of the first. BW Storm coming to bat.
In the top of the first inning, no runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on base.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School, home of the BW Storm today as they take on the DGF Rebels. And Sydney Roberts leads it off here for the BW Storm. She'll bat first for the BW Storm. Take strike 1 on the inner half. She'll be followed by Claire Langenwalter and Addie Dodge due up. There's a little ground ball to second base. That's picked up by DeVries over to first, where Wagner is covering, and Sydney Roberts is retired on the ground ball.
Left fielder number 10, Claire Langenwalter.
So Sydney Roberts retired. Sydney Roberts batting .400 on the year for the BW Storm. Addie Dodge leads the way for hitting on the Storm. She's batting .571, a blistering .571, if you will. And Autumn Leach delivers a strike to Claire Langenwalter. And the 0-1 pitch. A little bit low. It's ball 1, 1-1. Craig Peterson, birthday boy, behind the plate. Casey Formanak out umpiring the bases here in game 1. Autumn Leach delivers at the letters for strike, and it's 1-2. These same two guys umpired the Breckenridge Wahpeton baseball game last night over at John Randall Field. If you're an umpire, you can stay busy, I think. That one's low and in the dirt, ball 2. You don't umpire softball anymore, do you, Art? No. 2-2. Langenwalter swings that one behind the pitch over the first base dugout. And the wind really picking up right now. It was 63 degrees at game time. Said the wind was about 14, but I think it's howling a little stronger than that as Langenwalter takes up high and it's a full count. It sounds like it's blowing harder than 14, doesn't it? Yeah, doesn't it? And the full count payoff pitch sails up high, and Langenwalter will draw the walk. So the Storm with their first base runner.
Your catcher, number 17, Addie.
And Addie Dodge will come to the plate. Again, she's batting .571 on the season so far. Of course, the Storm only have played 3 games so far, but that's still a pretty good average. She'll take strike 1 right down the middle as Langenwalter got her lead. I got a coach standing right in my way there, so I have to move my first base camera. Addie will pop that one up to center. Kittleson drifting over, and she'll make the catch. And there's 2 out for the Storm on that pop fly out.
Now batting your first baseman, number 12, Jaylee Ernst.
Jaylee Ernst, the first baseman, steps up to the plate now. Jaylee, a senior, wearing number 12 for the Storm. And the pitch sails up high for Jaylee. It's ball 1. Autumn Leach in the circle for the Storm. She gets the sign, looks at her wrist for the pitch. And the 1-0 pitch. Ernst pounds that one into the ground, and it's a ground ball over to first, and making the play on her own is Wagner, and that will retire the side. They were at the going to the top of the second right after this here on Three Borders Sports Network. We'll be right back after this short break.
Your score after 1, Plenty.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Lexi Fromke leading off here for DGF. She hits a ground ball to Janing at third, over to Ernst, and a nice play by Ava Janing. And that will retire Lexi Fromke on 1 pitch.
Now batting, your first baseman, number 6, Carly Wagner.
Ava Janing playing third base for the Storm. She's had a busy first inning and a third here already. And at the plate is Carly Wagner, first baseman for the DGF Rebels. Top of the second inning here. We're scoreless. I want to thank Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor, Tyler Farm Supply, our first pitch sponsor, Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, our starting lineups sponsor. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now count goes to 2-2. Strikeout sponsor, OSPTI. With locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and Breckenridge. Swung on foul tip, and it's caught. And a nice play there by Addie Dodge behind the plate to retire Wagner on a strikeout.
Fielder number 7, Maddie Michael Bust.
So I just mentioned that was an OSPTI strikeout. So OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and in Breckenridge. Call strike here to the next hitter is Maddie Michael Bust. 2 outs here. There's a ground ball to short. Sydney Roberts tries to reach there and get that one, but couldn't quite come up with it. So another base hit here for DGF, their 3rd hit of the game for Michael Bust.
Fielder number 9, Justice Sanders.
And that'll bring up Justice Sanders, the number 9 hitter in the order. There's a strike down the pipe. 0-1. Marley Mum set to deliver. Chad Affield has walked into the press box. We'll get you on here after the half inning here, Chad. We'll put your headset on and get you going. We'll be right back with Chad Affield as soon as the half inning, or we get another break here. There's a ground ball again to Janing. She'll elect to go to first, and she does, over to Jaylee Ernst, and the side is retired. Stranding 1 here in the top of the 2nd. We're going to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied at 0. Back after this.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
All right, we're back here at Breckenridge High School. I'm Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined now by none other than the one and only Chad Affield.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Chad. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, yeah.
How'd the bus route go?
Good.
Got all the kids home safe?
Got all the kids home safe.
Attaboy. And the pitch now to Sydney Polskamp, hitting for the BW Storm. She's got an 0-2 count on her. Autumn Leach in the circle for DGF. That sails up high. It's ball 1-2. It's kind of a windy day.
It was nice this morning, Joe. And I got the field ready. It was nice.
Yeah.
No wind, and the wind just kind of gradually picked up day after day. As the hour went on. So
that'll work. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Autumn Leach gets the strikeout on Sydney Polskamp for out number 1.
Up next, your second baseman, number 2.
So there is another strikeout brought to you by OSPTI. OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and, of course, right here in Breckenridge. Swung on and missed by the hitter Audrey Bozen, A-D-R-I. Audrey, I believe, is how it's spelled. Audrey Bozen at the plate. Audrey playing right field. Or, excuse me, second base. Aubrey is in right field.
Related, Joe.
Yes.
Sometimes, Joe, sometimes.
Yeah. Autumn Leach set to deliver and swing, and it's a foul tip right into the catcher's mitt. So that is another strikeout and another OSPTI strikeout.
Now batting. Your right fielder, number 6, Aubrey Bozen.
And here comes Aubrey Bozen, the right fielder. Aubrey had a good season wrestling for the BW Storm. So
yep, made for the state. Yeah, finished 8th, I believe, at the state tournament. Joe, yes.
First time doing the wrestling game.
Yep, she was on for the basketball team before that, Joe, and just made the change. So
So that's pretty cool.
Yes.
Aubrey takes low and in the dirt there, and it's ball 2-0.
And the girls wrestling program, Joe, they've really started to grow a little bit too. So
they're getting numbers.
Yes.
So Aubrey Bozen.
You still don't have your whiteboard, Joe.
Yeah, I got to get a whiteboard.
That's all right.
There's a call strike.
Whatever works for you, Joe.
2-1.
I just don't want you to get out of breath like you were last night, Joe. I was worried for you.
Well, I'm debating here on my first base camera here, Chad. Look at my angle here. I got the coach standing right in the way there. So Aubrey takes high for a ball. It's 3-1 now to Aubrey Bozen.
Technically, he should be in the dugout area, I think, Joe. I don't think that's really the dugout area, but I'm not the umpire, Joe, so.
No. It's Craig Peterson's birthday, too.
It is. Oh, yeah. Trust me, Joe. I know that.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. I wished him happy birthday earlier.
Okay. Aubrey Bozen takes ball 4. She'll get the free pass, and here comes the pitcher, Marley
Coming to
Mum.
the plate, your pitcher, number 8, Marley Mum.
Marley Mum will step up to face the opposing pitcher, and that is Autumn Leach in the circle for DGF. She'll follow that one back to the fence, right on it, just a little bit underneath it.
Boy, looking at somebody's scores, Joe, this DGF team's quite impressive.
Yeah, they are. Just, just defeated
Moorhead last night.
7-4, yeah.
And Moorhead beat us.
Swing and a miss.
11-1, but
yeah,
that was the first game of the year and stuff like that too, Joe. So.
Sure. Autumn Leach in the circle.
Other than the wind, Joe, it's not bad out.
No. Aubrey Bozen gets a big jump over there at first base, but holding there as Marley Mum goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a call, strike 3 at the knees. So 3 strikeouts here in the inning for Autumn Leach, and that will retire the Storm. And we're going to go to the 3rd inning here, and we are scoreless here at Breckenridge High School.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash.
Sorry, hit the button a little quick there, Chad. Cut the All Seasons Car Wash off a little bit too early, but and we got the leadoff hitter, Michaela Bieland, up, and she'll ground ball underneath Ava Janing's diving glove there, and that'll be a base hit. So she grounded out to Ava Janing in the first one, and this time she pulls it just a little bit between short and third, and got the nice seeing eye single, Chad.
Seeing eye signal, yeah, it's found its way out to the grass.
Katie Kittleson steps up. She singled in her first at bat. She had a slow roller to the third base side of the pitcher's mound, and she beat it out with her speed. And then, of course, as Watson says, she cheats there. She's on the wrong side of the plate. So,
and that's what, if you're a good lefty, Joe, though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's you know what you got to do.
She starts deep in the box there, and you can see her moving ahead in the box with the pitch.
I used the Joe on the box too. I did use the frame.
Did you?
It's legit today, Joe.
It's
yes.
Square.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And Coach Dodge is the one that made the thing. So
there's a call strike. It's 2-1.
He didn't trust me. He said, "Can you use this for me?" That's sure.
Over at first base is B. Ellen, the leadoff single. We're in the 3rd inning. It's scoreless. There's a little pop fly bleeder out the left. Langenwalter got caught coming in, and she had to go back, and it goes over her head. And the runners, B. Ellen holds up at second.
Yeah, it took that one step in, Joe, and it kind of cost her. The wind blowing in, though, you'd think, that would help, but it didn't help her out there, Joe, and went over her head. Luckily, the runners only got one base, so.
Here comes Boyd now to the plate. She singled in her last at bat. So she's got an opportunity here with Bjelland in scoring position.
First and second, Joe.
What does that mean, Chad? If
That's
there's an infield fly rule, then what?
If it's fair and playable, Joe, it's infield
boy.
fly, yep.
I used that line a couple times
Yeah,
last
that's
night.
all right.
That one sails up high on Boyd, so that's ball one. Marley Mum had 2 runners on in the first inning. She got out of that jam. But right now, she's got nobody out. There's one fouled back to the fence.
I said, you're okay today, Joe? I was worried last night.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Came up from the...
I was puffing pretty hard.
Well, you were, yeah. I go, geez.
Well, I had everything on silent when I
Okay.
left, and it's like, I got to get back. It took me longer than I thought it was going to. There's a swing and a miss, and it's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and there we go. And just an error there on the Storm allows everybody to advance 60 feet. Is it 65?
Nope, 60.
Okay.
It's 60. Did you get the camera working, Joe? I guess.
No. And I think I know what I did wrong.
Okay.
Or what happened, I should say. And that one's popped out to center.
Yep.
Polskamp.
Oh.
She tried to do the old basket catch.
Yeah.
And drops in, and everybody's going to advance.
Do I catch it like I should, Joe, or do I try to basket catch and in between? And she came down for the basket catch, and it hit her right in
How
the
about your pitcher, number 14?
wrong spot, Joe.
And when she came home with the throw, Chad, that allowed
Yes.
Boyd to get the second on the
And
throw.
you want to keep that throw low if you can, Joe. You get
Yep.
it high like that, then they're going to take the extra base if they can.
Smart base running on Boyd's part, and that's going to bring up the pitcher now, Autumn Leach, to see if she can help herself here. 1-0 lead for DGF. That one comes up high. Again, runners at second and third for DGF.
I like these new uniforms, Joe. The Storm.
I like
They're
them.
new, aren't they? I think they're new.
Yeah, I think so too. That one's inside. Dodge picks that one out of the dirt. Top of the third. It's 1-0 here in favor of DGF. And the pitch low and inside, and it's I believe that was a 4-pitch walk. I wasn't keeping track.
Now
of
come
it.
to the plate. Your second base.
So now bases are loaded with
Number
nobody
2,
out.
Greta.
And we got a mound visit, and that mound visit's going to be brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue North in downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. So, Chet, we've got a bases loaded situation here for Marley Mum. Nobody out. So you're going to try and get you're going to pull the infield in and try to get the runner at home? What are you going to do?
No, I think I'm going to try to go for 2, Joe.
He's just talking to his pitcher right now. So, head coach Jake.
It'd be nice if
Dodger.
you could get 3 strikeouts in a row, Joe, in any inning. But
Yeah. That's the way you could. If you could order it
if
up,
you could
that's the way you do it.
That's the way to do it. But
Yeah.
and DGF, he's having a conversation with his group too, so you never know what he
Sure.
might do. He might, I mean, there's
Might
nobody
squeeze.
out though.
Yeah, it might squeeze. You never know. It's 1-0 here in the top of the third. DGF leads, and that's going to bring up Greta DeVries, the second baseman here, with bases loaded.
Yeah,
Mum squares, pop fly to right center field. Charging in is Aubrey Boson. Another basket catch try, and everybody will advance 60 feet.
And that wasn't so.
That was a tough play.
It was a
yeah.
tough play, and then when she got it, Joe, that's the good thing about making that good effort. DGF girls got to kind of stand between first and second too. If you can get it quick enough and get it in, you can probably even get the force out, but not quite that lucky.
Bases remain loaded here for Lexi Fromke now, the third baseman. She grounded out to Ava Janing at third in her last at bat, so we'll see what Ava does if she gets to the ground ball this time. Pick off back over to third base, not in time. Dodge jumped out of the box there to get it down to Ava Janing. Getting back in time was Boyd. And the pitch, there's a drive out to center field coming in and not able to make the catch. Again, a base hit. And everybody just advances 60 feet, but another run scores and an RBI for Fromke.
Yeah, and luckily the bases were loaded, Joe. That throw was kind of high again, so if it wasn't bases loaded, they probably would have took the extra base again. But
Exactly. So now it's 3-0 here in favor of DGF. And still, Chad, nobody out.
And if you're bummed, though, at least they're hitting the ball, Joe. It's not like they're walking run after run in either.
Correct.
So at least you're making them make contact. And
swing and a miss. Good pitch from Marley Mum there. Count goes even, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3-0 here in the top of the third. DGF was still bases loaded, nobody out. Swing and a miss. 1-2. I want to thank all of our sponsors, including Giant Seeds and Snacks. They're also our coaches show. We are going to postpone our coaches show till next Wednesday.
I was going to come down, Joe.
Well,
that's why I asked that.
We've got, in honor of Sir James Watson, we're not going to do the show tomorrow night. So the 2-2 pitch from Mum. Call strike at the letters, and Wagner is retired, caught looking for the first out of the inning. A big out there for Marlon Mum, Chad.
Get that always helps to get that first out of the inning, Joe. It seems to go a little faster after that.
OSPTI, our strikeout sponsor.
Chris and Sean,
Chris and Sean Roberts.
I wonder, they normally sit right down the left field line, Joe. But
Michael Bust at the plate. She singled in her last at bat. That was back in the second inning. Mum sails up high and away.
He normally brings his Ranger and sits down there, but I don't see anybody down there, Joe.
We'll have our call strike there again. The count goes to 1-2. Maddie Michaelbus, the number 8 hitter in the lineup for DGF. And now it's popped up over the top of us. And the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Good stop by Dodge. 2-2. Are the Cowboys baseball squad, are they on the road today?
Yeah, they went to DGF, Joe.
Okay.
For just a single game at 5, so
right.
they're gone. It's junior high. I see there's activity over there, but that's junior high. They always do that when softball and junior high baseball go together.
They go over there to the main field.
Yeah, they go to play in the main field instead of the That way you don't interfere with the 2 JV fields, fall balls
Payoff
and stuff.
Pitch, and it's a walk there to Michael Bust. So Marley was ahead in the count, but ended up losing that one.
Now batting your left
So
fielder,
the bases
number 9,
remain
Justice
loaded.
Sanders.
Justice Sanders, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. Call strike. The 0-1 pitch, and it's low and in the dirt. Ball 1. 1-1. Still just 1 out here for the DGF Rebels. Top of the order due up next. Dodge whips it down the third base to Janing again, and not in time. Marley was up here ahead of the game, getting all the music squared away with Art. There's a call strike. 2-2. Asked her if she was going to sing the national anthem.
Yeah.
She said not today.
Not today.
No.
I thought Art was maybe going to sing it.
Swing and a miss, and Mum gets a big strikeout there.
Have you ever heard Art sing the anthem, Joe?
No.
Oh.
Have you?
Yes.
You have. No.
Yes, I have.
Back to the top of the order in your shortstop.
There's another OSPTI strikeout on the board.
Just ask him, Joe. He'll tell you.
Well, maybe he does. As the top of the order comes back up now for DGF with Bieland at the plate.
He sings it every day, every home game over at Science. Just can't hear him much, but he sings it.
He sings with it. Mum comes up high, ball 2.
He's a lot better than me, Joe.
Well, he's better than me, too. I can't carry a 2 in a suitcase. So.
No.
2-0 pitch from Mum. There's a pull down foul, I believe.
Yeah.
It was right on the bag, but just off the bag. Ava Janing smart enough just to step on the bag, but it was foul.
I did use a string, too, Joe.
You used a string.
I did, yep.
Attaboy. They look good.
Yeah.
Did you use a string and a circle, too, in the pitcher circle?
I got a device, Joe. I invented myself, yes.
Fouled away, 2-2.
A little fence post that I put twine. I got an 8-foot piece of twine.
Yeah?
Yep. I put the screwdriver next to the rubber, and I loop around, hang on it. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Look at you, Mr. Inventive.
Yeah. That way I don't have to bend over with that. If I had another screwdriver, if I had to use 2 screwdrivers, Joe, I'd have to bend over.
Foul. Count remains 2-2.
You get my age, Joe, bending over is not the greatest thing. You want to stay vertical or straight horizontal if you can.
Yeah, I hear you. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded for DGF. 4-0 lead. 2 outs. Sails up and away, and now the runners will be going on this full count pitch. The merry-go-round will start, as they say. 3-2 pitch, payoff pitch from Marley Mum. She lets up on that one a little bit. It's fouled back.
Where'd you park today, Joe?
I'm way over in the street.
Okay, all right. Don't say way over, Joe. That's not as far as you think.
No, I hope it's far enough today.
Well, you got a fence in your way, too, a little bit, so that should, if it bounces, at least it'll hit the fence.
I don't know where Art parked. But
Art's in the pool parking lot.
There's a drive to left field.
No,
it's going to hook foul off the fence over there for the tennis courts, or the pickleball courts, I guess.
It's half and half, but they don't play much tennis on it, Joe. It's more of a pickleball.
So the count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the third, 4-0 lead. And at the plate is the leadoff hitter, Michaela Bieland. 3-2 pitch. Drive right back up the middle, and it gets through there as everybody moves up, and we're going to get 2 runs across here. And 2 RBI single there for Bieland here in the top of the third.
Right over the pitching rubber, too, Joe. Straight up. Right, cut the diamond in half.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So Michael Buss moves to second. Bieland over at first, and that's going to be Katie Kittleson at the plate. See, that's how Brian thinks they cheat there, because they run forward in the box with the pitch like that. But she starts way out in the back of the box.
Right. As long as you stay in the box, Joe, you can do whatever you want to, I think, right?
Yeah, I think as long as you make contact in the box.
Yep.
Right? Art agrees with this. Like, she can't stand out in front where she ends up and then touch the ball. Want to thank Smith Motors of Wahpeton, certified GMC and Chevrolet dealer. The 0-2 pitch from Marley Mum. That one's fouled away. Count remains 0-2. Also want to thank the Wahpeton Daily News, Superior Builders. I thank Brian and the crew. Optimum Rehab and Dr. Tony.
My neighbor.
Attaboy. Interstate Engineering and State Farm Insurance, and Amanda Frederick. The 0-2 pitch. She'll slap that one, and she's going to beat that out.
Yeah.
That's all she's got to do is just have a slow roller.
Now, if she was right-handed, Joe?
Yeah, that might have been a
tough
tough
might have
one.
been a bang-bang play at first, I think.
been.
But since she was left-handed.
Yep.
Coming to the plate, your catcher, number 11, Ellie Boyd.
She was almost out of the box there, but
it was
Craig Peterson on top of it. That'll bring up the number 3 hitter in the lineup. Second time up here in this inning for Ellie Boyd. The roster says Danielle Boyd, but Art was told he could say Ellie. And I hear some fans in the crowd saying Ellie. 2-0 to Ellie Boyd. So far, she's singled and reached on an error and scored once. For the number 3 hitter in the lineup.
Ooh.
She'll drive that one deep, and driving back and making the catch at the fence. A beautiful catch out in the fence by Skyly Polskamp to retire the side on a deep fly ball. That's going to retire the side, but not before the DGF Rebels score 6 runs here. And we're going to go to the bottom of the third as the DGF Rebels lead the BW Storm 6-0.
Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about what's the network going to be after I retire, where it continues to evolve. And if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
All right, welcome back to Breckenridge High School, Breckenridge, Minnesota. Top of the third, DGF Rebels, Chad, put 6 runs across, and they left 3 runners on
6,
base.
and they left them loaded, yeah.
Yeah, so a nice catch by Skyly Polskamp out in center field, up against the fence, against the wind.
Yep.
So a nice catch out there on that deep drive out there by Boyd. So the first time up here for Ava Janing, 8th grader for the BW Storm. Facing Autumn Leach. She'll pop it up in the infield. And drifting over, Bielen wanted to grab it there, but DeVries was camped underneath it.
She said, get over on your side of the field.
Exactly. I think that's kind of what it was. I got it covered, so a pop fly to second base for Ava Janing. So here comes Sydney Roberts. Sydney Roberts in the first inning, grounded out to second base in her first at bat. That one sails up high for Sid. Sid, the 4-sport athlete here for Breckenridge, a rare 4-sport athlete, and pretty good at all of them. State qualifier in swimming. Pretty darn good volleyball player.
Yeah, she's going to science school, Joe.
Going to science to play volleyball next fall. Pretty good basketball player, captain on the basketball squad. Now playing softball in her senior season.
4-sport athlete, Joe, you got to pick one, I suppose. You want to move on. Keep going, I suppose. Or...
Yeah, that one's low and in the dirt.
You got to make that decision, Joe.
Yep. Maybe it's 1-1. I thought it was 2-1. The scoreboard says 1-1. Sydney Roberts facing Autumn Leach. Takes striding in the hour half, and now it's 2 strikes to Sid. There, it's 2-2 they got on the board.
Yeah.
And the 2-2 pitch. She'll just dribble that one back out in front of Autumn Leach, and she'll whip it over to Wagner for the out. Sydney hustling down the line there, Chad. She made it close.
She got, she's got some speed too, Joe. Yeah, she hustled down the line, but up by half a step or step.
Here comes the left fielder, Claire Langenwalter. She walked in her last at bat back in the first inning, and she was stranded at first base. That one right down the pipe, strike one.
You could hit that one, Joe.
I think I could have.
Made contact anyway, Joe, right?
I could have made contact.
Might not have went, who knows where it would have went. But
probably to the first base dugout.
Well, you were a lefty, though, Joe, weren't you?
No, I batted right-handed.
You batted right-handed, okay.
I threw left, but
okay.
I batted right. That was one of those weirdos.
Well,
Still am.
You got art laughing over there.
Well, that's the truth, man.
Is that what they called them? If you batted threw left and batted right, you were a weirdo?
Probably.
All right.
I was probably called that a few times.
I could bat both ways, Joe.
Could you?
I could. Not very well left-handed, but I could.
You were a 5-star athlete, though.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'd say that, Joe.
Leach's pitch catches the outside corner, and the count evens out now at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He holds it. I wish Craig could hold his numbers out a little wider, Joe.
Yeah.
It's tough to, if you're not watching the game and you get behind a pitch.
Yep. 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3, and Langenwalter is caught looking, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. We're going to take a break. We're going to go to the 4th. We'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
All right, welcome back to the BW Storm home softball field here in Breckenridge, Minnesota. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Chad Affield. Three Borders Sports Network. Thanks to those of you watching on Red River Communications and Cable Channel 28. Autumn Leach, as Art said, at the plate, and Marley Mum delivers low for a ball. Leach so far popped out to left field, and Claire Langenwalter made the catch, and then she also walked and scored last inning. That one's popped up behind home plate and going to drop out of play. Eddie Dodge flipped her mask off there, but not able to get to it. Oh, 0-1 to Autumn Leach. Pitcher versus pitcher here. That one sails away. Want to wish all the farmers the best of luck here, getting your spring crops in. Be safe out there, and if you're meeting them or passing them on the roads, be careful, and wish you all well.
You started yet, Joe?
Yeah, we did yesterday a little bit, and then we got rained out today, so that's why we're here. We weren't scheduled to be here today.
Okay.
Someone else was supposed to stream today, but here we are.
Okay.
I didn't have to go to work, and I was asked to come in, so I did. Here we are, Chad. So thank you for coming in as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's a full count now. Double time? Yeah, double time. I got to tell Brian that. Wonder if he'd agree with that. There's a ground ball to Sydney Roberts at short. She'll get it over to Ernst. And a nice play by the shortstop, Sydney Roberts. Retires Autumn Leach. 6-3 on the putout. Nice play by Sid. Nice pickup and nice throw. That's going to bring up Greta DeVries, as Art said. Try not to talk when Art talks. But I did. Swing and a miss. So, yeah, we got to tell Brian I get double time because he's watching this down in Peoria.
Oh, I'm sure
He's probably already texting me saying,
no.
Not going to happen. There's a ground ball foul, and I'm going to take this time to put up the Studio 22 Design shout-out line, 701-640-2619. The number's on your screen. Go ahead and give me a text message. Don't call me. I won't be able to answer it, 701-640-2619. There's a pop fly out to Polskamp. She's got that one squared up, and she hauls it in. So 2 outs here for Marley Mum and the BW Storm. That'll bring up Lexi Fromke.
It's all wind direction around here. Joe. If the wind was blowing the other direction, that's probably over the fence, Joe.
There's a drive, and that one goes over Ava Janing's head at third, so a base hit out to Langenwalter for Lexi Fromke. So first pitch swinging. Does Fromke drive one out for a single?
Up next, your first baseman, number 6, Carly Wagner.
And you can hear Art say Carly Wagner is at the plate now. Again, the Studio 22 Design number is up on the screen right now. I'll put the scoreboard back up here shortly. That one's fouled away. Studio 22 Designs, women boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late on Wednesday nights, Chad. You can get there till 8 p.m. on Wednesday nights.
Oh, okay.
So if you got any late boutique things you need to purchase for your friends.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2 now. Foul tip, I guess. So shoot us a text, folks. We'll give you the shout-out here when we get a chance.
What's Jeannie doing now, Joe?
Watching the game at home.
All right.
0-2. Marm comes up a little bit high with that one. It's ball 1-2 now to the hitter, Carly Wagner. Getting over at first base here with 2 outs is Fromke. Swing and a miss, and Marley Mum gets the OSPTI strikeout here to retire the side. She strands one. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth, and it is DGF 6, the Storm 0.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work. and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Addie Dodge leading it off here in the bottom of the fourth for the Storm. She takes up high for ball one from Autumn Leach. Due up for the Storm is Jaylee Ernst after her and Skyly Pulskamp. Batting order here for the bottom of the fourth. Leach delivers, sails outside for a ball, and it's 2-0 to Addie Dodge, leading the Storm here coming into today's contest with a .571 batting average. How about that? And the pitch, again, sails up high, ball 3 now, so Dodge popped out to center in her first at bat. Daughter of head coach Jake Dodge, down at third base. And the 3-0 pitch. Low for a ball, and it's ball 4, so Dodge will draw the walk.
Now batting, your first baseman, number 12, Jaylee Ernst.
That'll bring up the first baseman, Jaylee Ernst. Autumn Leach delivers. Check swing. Did she go? Yes, she did. What do you got rest of the week here, Chad?
There's a baseball doubleheader on Thursday.
And there's a line drive, and did she get back in time? No. Boy, there wasn't much that Addie Dodge could do on that one. She took her lead, and Jaylee Ernst ripped one down the first base side, and a line drive out.
Up next, your center fielder, number 18.
Yeah, there's not
Not
much she could have done in that one. Joe.
No. Diving back was Addie Dodge, but just could not get back in time. And again, that was a shot down the first base side. Swing and a miss here by Skyly Pulskamp.
Storm go to Pelican on Thursday, and Pelican baseball comes here. That's where the conference does it, Joe.
Okay. That's why the boys are up at DGF today.
Yep, but they're only playing one game at DGF.
Okay.
Because DGF is 2A in baseball.
Ooh.
Almost.
Those two little girls.
Yeah, they didn't even,
I think the one just said to the other, you almost got hit.
DGF's double A, and we're only single A, so some of the double A teams don't want to play us in 2 games.
Yep.
Because of, at the end of the year, you want to play some 2A teams or whatever.
Yep.
So Holly only played us 1 game. That's why Holly game was only a single game, too, not a doubleheader and stuff like that. So Pelicans a doubleheader, though, because they're, I believe, A in baseball, so. Just like we're 2A in softball.
Mm-hmm. Leach delivers, sails outside and high for a ball. It's 2-2. You can kind of see the flag blowing in left field there on our screen. If you look in the very far left side, there's a foul ball back over the press box.
I don't know how that flagpole stays in the ground, Joe. There's a spot for it out there, but it's
that breeze. It said 14 miles an hour on my phone, but I think it's stronger than that.
I think it's stronger than that, but.
And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Pulskamp is struck out, and that will be an OSPTI strikeout. And that will be the end of the inning. We're going to go to the 5th, Chad, and we'll be right back after this break on Three Borders Sports Network.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years.
Leading off for the Rebels in the top of the 5th inning, your right fielder, number 7, Maddie Michael Bust.
Good. Iverson moving into second base. for the
No,
Storm.
it's last year's roster, Joe.
And Ava Janing's still at third,
Yep.
so it must be just a straight
switch,
there,
I'm assuming.
Okay.
As I looked at the outfield, too, everybody's the same out in the outfield, too, so.
Okay.
Adrina. Sophomore.
That's what Art said. We should just listen to Art.
Why would Art lead us astray, Joe?
No, he wouldn't do that. 3-0. And that one sails away from Marley. 4-pitch walk to Michael Bust.
Now batting, your left fielder, number 9, Justice Sanders.
Marley Mumm with 4 strikeouts on the day so far here. Justice Sanders, one of those victims. She'll put the bunt down right back to Mumm. Nope. And a good cover at first there by Iverson coming over from second. But the sacrifice bunt works for Justice Sanders. And moves the runner over to second base.
Your shortstop, number 1, Michaela Bieland.
I'll bring up Michaela Bieland. She's almost trying to square like she might bunt, but she pulls it back.
She's got her left foot, Joe, on the line of the front box, so she's not going to go forward.
She's right up there, isn't she? And Marley Mumm delivers low and the pickoff down to second base, and the runner takes off on the throw behind as Michael Bust gets to third. If you got good speed and you time that just right, if the throw comes in behind you, you take off running.
But if you don't, Joe,
yep,
you're going to get thrown out probably by a few feet, Joe.
And you're going to look silly.
You got to have a little bit of speed,
Yep.
kind of like you back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. There's a pop fly behind second base. Sidney Roberts drifts over, makes a catch.
I got Jeannie laughing on that one, I think, Joe.
Oh, I'm sure.
Up next, your center fielder, number 4, Katie Kittleson.
Katie Kittleson steps up to the plate. And again, here's your left-handed hitter.
So you were a weirdo with speed, Joe, is what you were telling me.
I had weirdo speed, yeah.
All right.
Oh, and that one gets away from Dodge. Nobody able to go. Mom comes home to cover. Kittleson takes high for ball 1. At third base is Maddie Michael Bust. We're in the top of the 5th. Three Borders Sports Network, Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. There's a drive to right field, and that's going to be over Aubrey Bozen's head for a base hit and an RBI for Kittleson. 2-bagger for her and an RBI. So that makes the score 7-0 here for DGF. She drove the ball well out there for a left-handed hitter that time, and Bozen just had to retreat right away. She seen it was well hit.
She knew, Joe. She didn't even take a step forward, Joe.
Nope.
She just knew, I'm going back.
Got to go the other way. That'll bring up Ellie Boyd. She'll drive it to center field and not able to get to it as that drops between Bozen and Polskamp, and a run will score another RBI double here for the Rebels.
Up next, your pitcher, number 14, Autumn Leach.
Makes the score 8-0. Now, if you're the Rebels, you're thinking possibly a 10-run rule here in the 5th inning. Rebels doing this on 2 outs, too, Chad.
Yeah, they've made their rally go with 2 outs, Joe.
Yep. Marley Mumm wheels and throws. Throw to the shortstop this time, trying to cut down the distance, Chad. Good move there by the kids. At second base, Boyd did not go anywhere. There's a little dribbler right back to Mumm. Oh, and she bobbles, but does she get it the first in time? And Mumm sticks with it and makes the play and retires the side on a 1-3 putout. They get 2 more, and it's 8-0 here as we go to a break, and we'll be right back after this.
Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior. All right, welcome back to the Breckenridge High School BW Storm softball field.
Number 5, Adrina Iverson.
Adrina Iverson up at the plate now. Eight runs on 11 hits for the Rebels. She's batting for Audrey Bozen. Is Adrina Iverson facing Autumn Leach. She'll wind and throw. Swing and a miss. That looked like it was up and looked like it was a little bit high there, but it's now 0-2 to Iverson. You had to take that, Chad. You can step outside if you need to.
Nope.
And there's a call strike. Caught looking there is Iverson. That'll be the first out of the home half of the fifth.
Fielder, number 6, Aubrey Bozen.
Aubrey Bozen steps into the batter's box on the left-hand side. Call strike to Aubrey.
He doesn't go forward like the DGF girl does.
No. I like the face mask thing on the helmets.
Yeah.
I do like that. And I don't mind that the infield wears face masks either. I know if I would have had a face mask, I would have been a lot more brave catching.
I think it's optional though, Joe.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know, there was I think at one time there was talk of making it mandatory for the infield anyway. I mean, you get some of those teams, you get some shots at you, Joe.
Absolutely.
You know.
Like I said, I'd have probably fielded a few more ground balls if I'd have had one of them when I played softball.
And the batter having that too, that just protects you, Joe, from a ball. You know, it makes you feel a little bit more.
Bozen fouls that one off, out of play. Yeah, it just makes you feel better at the plate.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about a ball coming and knocking your teeth out.
And nowadays, a lot of these kids have had braces and things like that, so that's a lot of dental work.
Mm-hmm. A lot of money's gone into dental work.
Absolutely. Ooh, called strike on the outer half, and Bozen is retired and caught looking.
Up next, your pitcher, number 8, Marley Mum.
Marley Mum due up next. She struck out in her first at bat. Seven strikeouts in the book here for Autumn Leach. Takes inside. Does Marley Mum. Marley ended up getting ahead in the count in her first at bat and then ended up striking out. And there's a foul ball over toward the concession stand. Turned out to be a sunny day this morning. It stayed a little cloudy, but
when the sun was out, it was good, really nice. And it clouded over, and the wind kind of made it tough. But
Marley Mum rips that one down the first baseline there. Coach jumped out of the way. And now Mum behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sure, Adam Mum is out in the field watching, so hope things are going well out there in the field for Adam and Paul. That's inside for ball 2. It's 2-2.
It has some speed on it, Joe. Almost rolled up the fence and went out of play.
It did, didn't it? Well, our Studio 22 design shout-out line. Got to say hi to Jeannie, of course.
Yep, hi, Jeannie.
Yep. She's keeping an eye on you and Chad. Chad and Art. And their Mum drives one out to second base. Picked up over there by DeVries and flips it over to Wagner at first covering. And that will be the end of the 5th inning. We're going to go to the 6th. The Rebels lead the Storm 8-0. Back after this.
Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
That means all the money that we make
cha-ching.
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
All right, here we go. We're in the 6th inning now. And Marley Mumm.
Leading off for the Rebels in the top of the 6th inning, your second baseman, number 2, Greta DeVries.
Facing Greta DeVries. As Art just said, we're in the top of the 6th, swing and a miss.
Boy, and she's barely in the box, Joe, on this side. Right on the line. So she's standing away from the plate.
She popped out to Polskamp in center field, singled and scored and popped out to second base. And this time she's going to pop out right to Marley Mumm. It's for the first out.
Your third baseman, number 8, Lexi.
So that'll bring up Lexi Fromke. She singled twice, Chad. She's 2 for 3 with a ground out. That's another pop fly. It's going to be behind short. Coming in as Langenwalter, not able to get to it, and it lands right in front of Claire. 4-base hit.
Yeah, the wind kept pushing that.
I was just going to say, if the wind wasn't blowing in, Chad, what do you think?
Well, she would probably have to move.
Yeah.
The wind just kept pushing it, too, so she had to keep coming forward and forward.
Wagner.
Swung on and missed. Go to that other camera angle, Chad, there, and the sun's starting to wash it out here.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That camera angle won't last much longer for Joel. And another swing there. I believe it's 0-2, is it not?
I want to say yes, because she swung.
I think she swung at the first one,
yes.
too. That one sails up high. Dodge throws down to first, and easily back on the bag is Fromke.
1-1.
She's got 1-1 is what she's got. Okay. Mumm delivers. That one's back over the top, and now we know for sure it's 1-2. Getting the JV game going on out in right field. On the other side of the fence, and a nice strikeout there, an OSPTI strikeout.
Richard Peterson over there umpiring, Joe.
Richard is.
Yep.
Coming to the plate, your right fielder, number 7, Maddie Michael Bust.
OSPTI strikeout there. OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and in Breckenridge. And as Art said, Maddie Michael Bust at the plate. And the pitch sails up high for a ball. A nice April day here in Breckenridge, Minnesota. Mumm delivers. Must have been a little bit low because it looked right. It was across the plate. And now I believe it's 2-0. There's a call strike on the inside. And it is 3-1 according to the scoreboard now. There's strike 2. So Mumm fighting back here to Maddie Michael Bust. Walked twice today and singled once. Mumm gets a sign and wheels. Popped up, and it's going to go out of play. Young man must have made the catch over here, huh?
Yep. Sunglasses on everything, Joe. Right there.
Oh, and the pitch goes up high for Mumm. And Michael Bust will draw her third walk of the day.
Now batting your left fielder, number 9, Justice Sanders.
Fromke goes down to second base, brings up Justice Sanders. Pitch goes up high for Mum. Eight to nothing lead here in the top of the 6th. That's popped up first base side, but drifting over is Iverson, and she'll make the catch to retire the side for the 3rd out. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. DGF Rebels 8, the BW Storm 0. We'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Ava Janning steps up to the plate now for the Storm. She'll pop that one up behind second base. Is it going to be trouble? And no. Michael Buss chases in from right field to make the catch. And Ava Janning, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Up next, your shortstop, number 1, Sydney Roberts.
Ava wears number 4 in basketball, and see she's wearing number 4 here.
Yeah.
Sydney Roberts wore a 0.
0 during basketball, Joe.
She got number 1 on here. Rightfully so for the senior, and there's a ground ball to short, picked up, and a whistle throw by Bielen over to Wagner.
Wow, Joe, that was...
She knew she had to throw it fast to get set, I suppose. 6-3.
Now batting your left fielder, number 10, Claire Langenwalter.
Is that 2 pitches, 2 outs?
Yeah, that's exactly correct. I was just going to say that,
I'm
Chad.
thinking Langendorfer might take a pitch, Joe.
Langenwalter might.
Or Langenwalter, sorry.
Yep, she might. You're thinking of the park.
Yeah.
And she does. Takes high and away. It's ball 1 for Claire.
You couldn't have even swung at that.
No, I don't think so. Langenwalter has walked and struck out. For 1 for the junior. She'll take up high for ball 2. Want to thank Gripper Sports. Hey, Tyler and Wayne, downtown Wahpeton. We're all familiar with Gripper Sports, your favorite team sports apparel. Stop and see Tyler and Wayne down there. Sails up high, ball 3. Claire doing a good job working the count here, getting ahead 3-0. And like you said, Chad, trying to lengthen out the inning here for Marley Mum to get a little bit of rest time. And there's one down the pipe for strike 1. Want to thank Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Season Car Wash, Country Financial of Wahpeton, and home plate umpire, base umpire, Casey Formanak. Last night he was home plate umpire as Claire Langenwalter takes the walk. He's over at first base today.
He'll have the second
next,
game, I'm
your
sure,
catcher,
Joe.
number 17, Addie Dodge.
So Country Financial, Red River Grain. Also want to thank Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Here comes Addie Dodge, leading the team with a 571 average coming into today. She's walked and popped out once. 0 for 1. She'll take high for ball 1. Also want to thank Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton, Deli, and Dean, and the crew. Home of the famous grinder. And no, I haven't had one.
Yeah, haven't had one yet,
No.
Joe, huh?
Channel Seeds and Mad Bone, Corner Drug and Wahpeton, your prescription specialists. Comdell Innovation. And the pitch. There's a ground ball to second and bobbled out there, and I think everybody's going to be safe on that error by DeVries. So the first error of the game here for DGF allows 2 runners.
Your first base, number 12.
Yeah, she got down on it nicely, Joe, but, must have taken just a She wasn't expecting Joe, and it kind of bobbled off her. And by that time, Dodge was down the line, Joe. So
it almost looked like it was off the heel of her foot, didn't it, Chad?
She got down in good position, though.
Yep. Just took that funny last second hop. There's a slow roller down the third, turning around to step on the bag and getting the force. At third base is Fromke, and the side is retired. So that will end the 6th inning. We're going to go to the 7th.
Storm in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Rebels 8, Storm 0. Back after this.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Leading off the top of the 7th for DGF is the number 1 hitter in the lineup. That's Michaela Bjelland. After her will be Katie Kittleson and Ellie Boyd. 8-0 here, Chad, in the top of the 7th. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Chad Affield. Chad joining me a little bit late here today at the bus route. There's a ground ball right back up the middle for a base hit by the leadoff hitter. She gets on base with her 3rd hit of the day so far, Chad. And here comes our left-handed hitting Katie Kittleson. She's already standing at the front of the box here, so she's not going to take a run at it. That one goes up high for a ball. Yeah, so she's not going to be able to make that run at it here, standing way up in the front of the box.
No.
There she'll foul that one off. Addie Dodge shakes that one off. Craig Peterson going to give the catcher a second or two, but he's asking her if she's okay, and she is. So Kittleson with a 1-1 count facing Marley Mum. Caught the corner, strike 2, 1-2. Scoreboard sponsor is always Farmers Union Insurance and Kyle DeVries. We value what's important to you and your way of life. Kyle DeVries has been with us since day 1. Started this little project. There's ground ball to second, a nice flip. Iverson thought about tagging the runner out, but she flipped the ball with a nice backhand flip to Sydney Roberts, Chad.
I think that was close. Being out of the box, Joe.
Number 11, Ellie.
Oh, and I wasn't watching.
You know, because she was at the front of the box, so she didn't have much room she could do before, you got to make contact in the box. That was close. But
Ellie Boyd picks that one up and drives it to the left side.
Joe's vehicle.
Yeah, geez, what the heck? Oh, I should be okay.
You're probably okay, Joe. Somebody it's your vehicle, Joe, there.
Yeah. Well, it's not Jeannie, so we're good there.
Oh, yeah.
See who else we got. Speaking of that, we got to get to the shutout line here. And there's a ground ball.
Right down the line. Nope.
Foul, he says.
Right, yep. Close as it could be, Joe, without being fair.
You can see Ellie Boyd frustrated with that. She wanted that just a couple inches the other way. Yep, Jeannie says hi, Chad.
Hi, Jeannie, yep.
There's a ground ball to third. Jeannie going to go over to first. Got the runner and back over to third with the throw and not in time.
Yeah.
So a good play there. Gets the runner over to third
next,
base.
Your pitcher, number 14.
Thought about going to second. Joe decided, nope, I'm going to go to first, and made a good throw, and then the throw back. And it was
turned
just
out to be the right play.
Yeah, yep.
That's going to bring up Autumn Leach, the pitcher. Takes a strike on the outer half. Leach so far popped out the left, walked and scored in the third. And grounded out twice after that. And again, a little dribbler back to Mom off the heel of her glove, but over to first as Janing. It's a 1. How about that, Chad? A 1-5-3 put out for the Storm. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th here. They trail, bottom of the 7th. They trail 8-0. We'll be
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
All right, we're back here at the BW Storm home softball field as Skyly Polskamp swings and misses at the first pitch she sees from Leach, and now it's 0-1. That one goes inside and low, and it's now 1-1. Skyly Polskamp, Iverson, and Aubrey Bozen due up. 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. The count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll be here for the second game. We're just talking about how quick they usually go between. So we'll have a quick First Community Credit Union post-game show following this this game. Fouled away. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
What is
Close to your car, Art?
No. Joe, he's way over there. You see who the scoreboard is?
Is that right?
Yeah, well, that white thing
went
went way over there.
Well, he's not.
Somebody hits that vehicle.
I guess.
Art knows where to park.
He likes walking.
Yeah.
Up and away. Ball 2, 2-2.
Well, the Storm are pretty young, Joe. They only have 2 seniors.
Yeah.
Wow.
DGF young, too. They've only got 1.
Okay.
Yeah, Sydney and
Jaylee.
Swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 3 on Skyly Polskamp. An OSPTI strikeout.
Your second baseman, number 5, Audrina Iverson.
Audrina Iverson steps up to the plate now in her first at bat. She got caught looking. Swing and a miss. That was the 8th strikeout so far for Leach.
8 strikeout, no hits, right, Joe? Is that true?
No hits, yeah. And other than a couple walks, she's not too far off from a perfect game. Leach delivers, and that's fouled back into the fence. Count remains 0 balls, 2 strikes to Audrina Iverson. Again, due up here next for the Storm will be Aubrey Bozen. She is one of the ones with a few walks that Leach has given up. There's a ground ball to short, picked up there by Bieland over to first, and Wagner covers. And Audrina Iverson is
Now batting your
retired.
right fielder, number 6, Aubrey Bozen.
So DGF just 1 out away here now from putting a bow on it. Pitch sails up high now to Aubrey Bozen. It's 1-0. So we'll take a short commercial break, Chad. We'll come back for the post-game show. You don't have to do anything on the fields between games.
Nope.
Camden Yards Kelson also watching.
Oh, yeah, I saw Yards today.
He's over at the JV game, he said.
He's going, guess where he's going tomorrow, Joe?
Where's he going?
He's going down to Chanhassen, I believe, to watch.
Oh.
some of the art people, theater people are going down.
Swing and a miss by Aubrey Bozen.
His name was on the list, so good for him.
Cheering on number 12, Jaylee Ernst and the Storm. Good luck from Bridget and Dennis. Cheering on Jaylee, so thank you for the text message. So the Storm down to their last strike here. Aubrey Bozen facing Autumn Leach. The pitch swung on and missed, and Bozen is retired. 2 more strikeouts here for Leach. We're going to take a short break, folks. We'll come right back with the First Community Credit Union postgame show right after this.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Dakota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
All right, welcome back to Breckenridge High School, home of the Storm here tonight. And game number 1 here is they face on Harder Lake's opponent, Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels, and the Rebels come away with an 8-0 victory. Going through the line scores here with Chad Affield, I'm Joe Schreiner. 8 runs, 13 hits, and 1 error committed by the DGF Rebels, and they stranded 11 runners. So they had a lot more potential out there to try and get some more runs across, but the Storm did well to stop them.
Yeah, 1 bad inning, Joe.
No runs, no hits, 2 errors, and 4 left on base for the Storm. So again, Autumn Leach having a good game here for the Rebels. She gets the win. And Chad, she threw 9 strikeouts as well here through 7 innings.
Yeah.
So great game
she pitched a good game, Joe.
A game that took just 1 hour and 23 minutes. It went fast, too. And I'm going to just say we're going to be back in a hurry here. So I forgot to put our First Community Credit Union post-game show sign up there. Again, First Community Credit Union makes your dreams affordable and with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. First Community Credit Union. I want to thank them for doing that. Again, your final score, 8-0 in favor of the Rebels. We're going to take a short break. You'll have to come back and find our link for game number 2. And Chad and I will be back with game number 2 here in about 10 minutes, I would guess. We'll be back here shortly. Thank you, and we'll see you later in a few minutes.
Johnson with the home run just about to straight away